For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't get anywhere else.
We've got super cool exclusive stuff today, kids.
We do.
BB&T conference.
We have Celanese.
Yeah.
We have a great video.
Good stuff.
We have Steven Starren, who's the SVP and CFO of Celanese. Their ticker is CE. Talks about competitive advantages to protect their position for the long term. And he highlights a few recent announcements that position the company for additional growth beyond 2010.
Cool.
We've built a number of principles into our business model to protect this business. For example, we have a contract with Southern Chemical to acquire nearly half of our global methanol purchase on basically stranded gas producer economics, one of the key feedstocks into our business. We've got long-term customer contracts that allow us to pass through raw materials through formulas. We've chosen the right raw materials. In China, we built our supplier build their CO unit, which is a key feedstock, off of coal gasification instead of natural gas. So a number of competitive advantages that help protect our position for the long term. So we talked a lot about 2010, and I want to leave time for Q&A, but I want to highlight a couple of recent announcements that we've made that are positioning Celanese well beyond 2010 for additional growth. First, in our advanced engineered materials business, we announced 2 new units to come online in our Nanjing facility, well positioning us to capture the growth in the markets I talked about earlier today. Second, we're having to relocate our plant in Germany as a result of Frankfurt expanding their airport and the runway. And as part of this, and they're reimbursing us for that move, but as part of this, we're going to build in 40% more capacity into this unit to support the growth beyond 2010. In addition, putting in the latest technologies will have much better operating costs to run this unit. In our acetyl intermediates business, 2 announcements. The first, I mentioned that coal-based CO supplier in Nanjing. We've announced that we've signed an agreement where they're going to double their capacity. It does 2 things for us. In the short run, it gives us even more reliability, as CO is a key feedstock to our business. But second, it gives us the ability to expand our unit when we're ready, the market's ready for that. And finally, we announced an agreement with a company called SWRI. It's a leading research institute in China that's been working on acetic acid technology. We have the exclusive license rights, and we've done a joint R&D development agreement with them. So again, great progress as a company to date. A lot of changes to the portfolio, much more stable business, nice cash generation, clear line of sight to our growth plans through 2010. Those are well underway. We've got great confidence in those plans, and we're positioned for growth beyond 2010. With that, I'll go ahead and pause here, and we'll open up for questions.
Terrific, Steve. As I listen to that presentation, I can't help but think that those on the webcast are sending emails or calling their BB&T salespersons right now to place their orders. So thank you very much for a very compelling presentation.
Hey, I've only done, I don't know, Jeremy, Mike, how many webcasts we've done? 150, 250? Few. We've done a few, and I've never heard the ending be before, pick up the phones and call your brokers. Okay, guys? Pick up the phones and call your brokers. Anyhow, that's what you saw if you were at the conference today, if you were one of the lucky chosen few. They're excited. They're professionals. They're institutional people. And I've never heard that before.
I haven't either. Not in anyone that I've ever seen have we ever had that.
Good, solid stuff, man. And just like Holden was saying yesterday, a lot of these he thinks are seriously undervalued. Yeah. Okay? Where people were calling for doom and gloom and the end of life as we know it. And so these guys are so far down. And look, these guys anyhow, look at that chart. 30 and, look at their chart. It's a beautiful chart. You heard Holden yesterday. If you didn't, come to WSMCO.com and look for the interview with Holden Lewis. He's the managing director who's having this conference, right? And listen to what he told our Tyler Horn on site at the conference yesterday, and then take a look at these guys and click through and hear the whole thing.
Yeah, you can watch the whole thing at spokesmodel WSW.com/webcast/BBT12.
Fantastic. Good stuff.
Well, we're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us at WSMCO.com. Thanks for joining us.